I often get asked about healthy snacking for children, and it's very important not to overcomplicate this and to keep it simple. So what we don't want is them constantly snacking throughout the day. We need to kind of time proper meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then add in snacks where required. You hear me talking often about protein, colour and good fats. That's when you know your child is going to get satisfied from what they're consuming. So you don't need a whole big plate. They will be satisfied from a smaller plate if you have the right balance on the plate. One option is rice cakes. Now on their own, they are nothing. If you give this to a child, they're barely getting a bit of carbohydrate. There's no protein there much, there's no good fats. So what you want to do with this is to add in the nutrients to make sure they're getting the nourishment from the snack. So a good option, and it's a kiddie favourite, is peanut butter. You don't want ones that are full of kind of the wrong types of fats, and you don't want ones that are high in sugar. I love this, it gets a big seal of approval from my 12-year-old. It's the Foodie Market one available in Aldi. So now all of a sudden this rice cake has gone from just really lacking in nutrients to protein and good fats in there in the form of the peanut butter. You can mash some banana on top of that. You could leave it as it is, leave in a little bit of honey. Another option that I think is helpful is yogurt. Please be aware how often yogurt is full of sugar. 1 teaspoon is equal to 4 grams. And often there can be up to 12 grams in small pots of yogurt. So this is an example of buying your own big pot of own brand, plain live probiotic yogurt and adding the sweetness to it yourself. That way you'll ensure that it's not full of the wrong types of sugars and that you're adding sweetness in form of maybe fruit. Okay, so whatever fruit your child likes, generally strawberries are a big favourite. Again, cacao powder is just really handy. You'll find it in most supermarkets. It's calcium and magnesium, and it changes, the look of a bowl of plain yogurt to something a little bit more enticing for your child. And you're adding nutrients, and even if you wanted to finish it off and sprinkle with some chia seeds, all of a sudden you have something that looks attractive and full of nutrients for your child. And then something other simple is just a handful of maybe nuts, some fruit. Pick away at that, and that will ensure that, again, protein, good fats in form of the nuts, some grapes. These are just simple ways of introducing nutrients into your kids' diet, but also satisfying them from the snacks.